You think you are looking at a delicious steak, but actually, this is a snapshot of your own lifelong decay. It turns from pink to a seductive brown. That is glycation. And from the moment we are born, we are also being slowly caramelized into that same brown. If you check a baby's cartilage, you will find it is pure white. Now look at a centenarian's cartilage. It has been scorched into brown. Since birth, this browning process invades every single cell. Some people's bodies react harder to sugar, so they will rot faster than their peers. No matter your age right now, this video can, to a certain extent, slam the brakes on your aging. The second half of this clip will also expose exactly which substances make your glycation go absolutely berserk. But first, you need to know what glycation is. Sugar binds with proteins and fats, hemoglobin, collagen, fat cells, cell membranes. This binding strikes every organ, churning out toxic waste known as AGEs. Once the receptors for these toxins are triggered, they induce an explosion of free radicals. And those free radicals jump right back in to fuel the glycation in your skin. That is why you see so many skincare ads screaming anti-glycation, antioxidant, double protection, because glycation and oxidation feed each other in a vicious, toxic cycle. These are the two most fundamental mechanisms that drive aging. If your body holds too much sugar binding to collagen, your skin gets wrinkles and loses its glow. When elastin in your vessel walls gets glycated, your arteries turn hard. When cartilage protein in your joints gets glycated, you lose lubrication and shock absorption. This process also ravages your brain, heart, eyes, and every internal organ. Our modern diet is drowning in all kinds of sugar, but before the 18th century, sugar was extremely rare, a luxury for aristocrats. After millions of years of evolution, our bodies simply do not have the ability to metabolize this much sugar. So the browning inside you now is crazier than in any other era in history. To avoid glycation, I'm not saying you must banish fruit or carbs. Low carb is not the only way. After all, sugar is the most direct source of energy for the body, especially for the brain and nervous system. What you need to avoid is the overly insane glycation reaction. First, you must avoid high-temperature cooking as much as possible. Research shows that in BBQ, frying, and baking, the content of AGEs is 10 to 100 times higher than in raw food. You can understand food that has gone through the Maillard reaction as you directly swallowing massive amounts of AGEs, which get absorbed straight into your body. Second, avoid a high-sugar diet. The glycation rate caused by fructose is 7 times faster than glucose, and it pumps out even more free radicals. Fructose in whole fruit is not a big issue, but if you juice it, you dump the fiber and drink down nothing but massive amounts of fructose and water. Even more dangerous are added sugars like processed syrups. They make the glycation reaction go crazy. You can try quitting added sugar for just 1 month. You will definitely feel a visible change in your skin. Finally, avoid blood sugar spikes at all costs. Every single spike accelerates the browning process. The more spikes you have, the faster you get old. For example, when you wake up, your blood sugar is very stable, but if you suddenly slam a huge amount of sugar, your levels get pulled up fast. A massive flood of insulin appears to crash it back down. The burden on your body is huge. If you really want dessert, eat it after a meal. The blood sugar rises slowly, and the body has adapted, so the harm is smaller. If you can do these 3 things, you will be younger than everyone your age. Finally, forward this video to someone you care about.